Good morning, guys. We are back with another Country Wayne skit review. And this morning I saw where I did see, well, let's go back. Let's go back to all the last night where Lauren and Dan skits. I skipped them. Then let's go back to when Lauren found out the big secret, which come to find out her what's that her what they call him, big boss or boss man or whatever that man she's seeing. Come to find out, he lived in the same building as Dan, and the same condo building as Dan, and is married. She met his wife last night. So yeah, that's what she get. That's what the hoes get. Okay, because he was like, yeah, yeah, this is my wife right here. And so yeah, her mouth was just left open like, like your wife, like, see, and that's exactly what she get. So, but after that introduction, I skipped it. Didn't want no parts of it, just skipped it. Then this morning we saw when Bethany went to last night we saw when Bethany went to the airport to meet Larry, and Larry told her, "I don't know why you here." She told me something because maybe you would talk to me. He said, "I'm gonna talk to you in the airport." What is wrong with you? You think I'm gonna talk to you in the airport? I'm not talking to you in no damn airport. You need to go home. I'm going to take the shuttle. I'm going to get my car and I'm going home. I don't need you here. There was no need for you to be here. So you need to go home. You caused enough shit. Like, go home. So then when he got home, she was sitting in the dark, trying to actually she's trying to create her scene, her sad scene. So she's sitting in the dark and she wanted to talk to me. Larry said, I'm about to go ahead and take me a shower, and then I'm about to come out here and sleep on this couch. And she told me, you don't gotta sleep on the couch, you can sleep in bed. He's like, no, I don't want to sleep in the bed with you. No. I'm about to sleep on this couch. I need to rest my mind. And then she tried to what and see, this is the manipulation she does. What person is going to try to compare a military veteran PTSD to the shit she done did to her PTSD? The shit she done did. So what person compares that? A veteran that went out here and fought war, and you trying to compare it to your PTSD. Larry said, you know what? I'm going to bed. I'm going to take me a shower and then I'm going to lay out here in this chair on this couch. She tried her best to convince him, and then he was like, I'm not talking no more, Bethany. I'm not talking. So then he wakes up and she's standing over him trying to fix the covers. He's like, what are you doing? You don't need to fix no covers. Get away from me. I'm fine. I'm fine. So then he was telling her about the nightmare that he had, and he was like, the nightmare he had was he had to go to Montana and bail Lynette out of jail, and then he gets a phone call that Shara is in jail, and he had to pick and choose which one he was gonna go bail out of jail. And so she going to onto her whole thing about it's about her, and no, that's not gonna happen. That would never happen. He just came back from Montana bailing Lynette out of jail. What you mean that's not gonna happen? Like, make it make sense for me. And the scene is, I think sometimes it's not what you say to somebody, but what seed you planted. And I don't think Larry, like, and Pernell always said to him, he never said to Larry about divorce. He always said to Larry about, you need to do something. You really need to do something with your life, or you need to actually make some decisions. Now, Lynette is the only one that planted that seed of divorce in his head. Now, he might not do nothing about it, but the seed is there. The seed is there. She planted that seed. Lynette have actually accomplished what you guys failed to realize. She accomplished her mission. She planted that seed in his head that he needs to make a move. And we might not see him make a move soon, or we might not see it until the truth come out, like when he goes off on Bethany's father, and it slips out that Bethany knew, because it's gonna slip out. It's gonna slip out that Bethany knew, or she's still doing her same tricks, but the seed has been planted. That's the whole thing. The seed has been planted. Then we saw where Delicia actually walks in the room with Amon and Shayla doing their yes ma'am shit, and I'm like, okay, I skipped that. Didn't even need to see it. Then you saw a skit where Shayla comes in Delicia's room and was knocking on the door saying, well, this is how you knock on the door, and to apologize to Delicia. And I skipped that. Didn't even want to watch the rest of that shit. Then we saw where Kiki actually, this was funny. I hate to laugh. But we saw a skit where Kiki actually made up some mental health posters and went to school and did a fundraiser for mental health. And then when Terry went to the school to actually talk to the principal about it, Terry told the principal that it's because Libby keep calling her mental and keep calling her delusional and keep calling her all these names. And so Libby said something. No, she never called her that in her face. And so Terry went to go get Kiki. Kiki was like, "Yes, she did. You called me that multiple times. That's why I made the posters." And then Libby told me, "I have not." And Kiki told me, "You're lying. You're lying." Then she told the principal, they must have hired anybody for the principal job. Kiki need her ass whooped, okay? She need a real bad ass whooping. And I'm laughing about this is because our daughter name is Kiera. And her nickname is Kiki. And when her ass was little, that's how she you don't know how bad I wanted to fuck that little girl up so bad. I'm telling you, I wanted to fuck that little girl up so bad. She would sit there and she would go to school and tell the damn school that she got a brother living in the basement that we only feed him. We only feed him blended food off the blender. And she would do this shit, right? And so then we would sit there and donate cans of food to the school, and they like, "Oh no, we don't want you to donate no food." And I'm like, "Well, why you don't want us to donate no food?" They was like, "No, you save it for yourself." And I'm like, "What the fuck you mean save it for ourselves? Like, what the hell?" And then till we found out the shit she was doing. I'm like, what this girl, oh my God, this girl used to, and it would be like, I remember when I was going through when I had my cancer, and they had, for the first couple of months, I could only eat food that was actually, um, it was parade food. And so she went to school and told them damn people that she got a brother living in the basement. First of all, we didn't even have no basement at the time. And she told me, so she got a brother living in the basement. Only thing that he could eat is actually blended baby food. I wanted to fuck that girl up so bad. I wanted to tear that damn girl up so bad. Then her brother, our youngest son, he would sit there like when we'd leave her in the house for him to go to run to a supermarket or something like that. He'd come back. When we come back, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, mom, she did this. She was jumping on the chair. She act like a crazy person when y'all gone." And so he was like 16. And so, and we'd be like, "We don't believe you. We don't believe you, Shamil. You lying. You lying." So he started taking videos. And so when we come back, he'd be like, "Yeah, look at the video." And I'm like, "What the fuck's wrong with this girl?" He's like, "I told you this is what she do." I'm like, and so this is why I laugh so much about what the skit with Kiki be doing, because I remember this shit. No, this shit's crazy, and I know Terry. And I'm like, I want to fuck her up so bad. I want to fuck her up so bad. But anyway, that message just had me cracking up laughing. But thank you guys for tuning in to Talk to the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am the traveler, but I ain't traveling for the next couple of days. My husband in the kitchen laughing at me. But yes, and we will see you on the next Country Wayne skit review.